Hey fourth graders, it's Miss Brisson here. I hope you're having a great Wednesday. Today for our mini lesson, we are going to go over cause and effect relationships, which we've been doing all week. We're going to go over it with this passage called Being Prepared While Camping. We're also going to talk about how cause and effect has some similarities to problem and solution. And you just watched a YouTube video about that relationship. So we are going to kind of tie in those two text structures today. All right, so I want you to follow along with your eyes as I read this passage aloud, being prepared while camping. And I want you to activate your schema real quick and think about what kind of things do you need to do before you go camping to be prepared, or what do you think a person would need to do to prepare themselves and get ready. So just activate that background knowledge right now, and then I want you to start reading with me. Before you head out the door for a camping trip, gather the appropriate supplies. If you are prepared for accidents, your camping trip will go off without a hitch. That means it'll go off smoothly. However, if you don't have the right gear, your camping trip may end more quickly than you hoped. Sometimes weather moves in rapidly. Rapidly means quickly. Rain can dampen your plans, your clothes, and your sleeping bag if you didn't pack a waterproof tarp to cover it with. Dampen means get wet, and a tarp is like a mat. If your gear is soaked, you'll likely need to pack up and head home. A scraped knee is usually no problem, but a bloody knee with no band-aids might cause you to trek or walk to a gas station in search of a bandage. Consider everything that might happen and plan well so that minor bumps in the road don't affect your entire camping experience. Okay, so let's take a look at our questions over here. Number 1 says, identify the text structure used, and we're going to just highlight that. So yes, this is talking, you've got to think about, okay, if I don't prepare well, then I'm not going to be ready for my camping trip, or I'm going to have to go home early. If I don't do this, then there's going to be an effect, something that will happen. Or if I do prepare well and I get everything together that I'm going to need, then my camping trip will be smooth. So this is a cause and effect text structure passage. Okay? Let's look at number 2. Circle 3 words that give you a clue about the type of text structure that is used. Well, as you know from what we've gone over with our signal words, if-then statements, those are clue words. Because is another big signal word. So I see right here, if your gear is soaked, you'll likely need to pack up and head home. I also see, but a bloody knee with no band-aids might cause you to trek to a gas station in search of a bandage. Consider everything that might happen and plan well so that minor bumps in the road do not affect your entire camping experience. So we've got 3 right here: if, cause, and effect. Okay? Right. And then let's take a look at number 3. It says, write another sentence written in the same structure that could be added to the text. So basically what they're saying is they want you to now kind of think outside the box. What is something that could happen that you might not be prepared for when camping? So you're coming up with your own, and this is kind of like a problem and solution as well. That's why we were talking about, that relationship of how they're very similar, like they said in the video. So let's try to brainstorm some other things that might happen if you are not prepared. Well, I know that people like to go camping when it's nice outside. Right now, springtime is a really good time to go camping because you're not freezing cold, or it's not really, really hot in the summer. But we know that the sun is shining and it's still warm, and you can still get a sunburn. So using that if-then statement, if I forget to put on, or you could say bring, sunscreen, then I will get a sunburn. Okay, so that is something else. If you don't bring the sunscreen or if you don't put it on while you're camping, you're going to get a sunburn. And also you could think, if I don't wear bug spray, then I'm gonna get lots of mosquito bites, or I forgot to put on bug spray, so I ended up getting a lot of mosquito bites. So, but I did not wear bug spray. So there's that signal word. I'm going to underline those. I got a ton of bug bites. I know I have a ton of bug bites right now from sitting out on my back deck. I forgot to put on bug spray the other night, and I probably have like 15 bug bites now. So very, very annoying, but that's what happens during this time. All right, let's look at number 4. It says, underline a sentence that describes what may happen if you are unprepared. So I'm going to highlight underline a sentence that describes what would happen if you're unprepared. Unprepared, we know that that prefix is un, so that means you are not prepared. Well, I'm thinking over here to scraping your knee. That's not really a problem, but if you get a bloody knee, then you're gonna have to go to the gas station if you didn't bring any Band-Aids. So I'm gonna highlight it instead of underline it just so you can see. But a bloody knee with no Band-Aids might cause you to trek to a gas station in search of a bandage. And I'm just going to put Q4 right over here. That goes with question 4. So that if I don't bring my first aid kit, if I don't bring Band-Aids or a bandage, then I'm either gonna have to drive away and find a gas station or walk and find one. So that is definitely a problem with that. Okay, so now for your exit ticket, I'm going to give you the cause, I'm going to give you the effect, and you are going to have to find the cause from the passage. So I'm going to, and we're going to keep that same format with cause. We've got our arrow and then effect. Remember, the cause is the why and the effect is the what. The effect is what actually happens. So the effect, if I have to go to the gas station for bandages, what would be my cause? Why am I having to do this? Okay, so I want you to find it directly in the text and give me the cause. I've given you the effect. I've given you the what. I need you to tell me the why. I need you to tell me the cause. This is question number 5. And then question number 6, you will see on the document as well, okay? If you have any questions, just let us know. You can write this down on a piece of paper and send it to us, or you can do it in a Google Doc. And I hope you have a great afternoon. I'm gonna put the text structure link right here, and you can just pause it so that you can find that cause. All right, I will talk with you guys later. Have a great rest of your day.